Hi Tanish, welcome on Europedia.
Hello, sir. Very good morning.
Okay, so Tanish, you are scholar in Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters program, and you're from biotechnology background, and you've already done your masters in India, and then you joined this Joint Masters program in Erasmus Mundus, which is one of the best in the world. If somebody wants to pursue masters from the top universities with fully funded scholarships. And Tanish, I really want that capable students should look for these kind of opportunities. So I'll be discussing with you, and I'm sure that information which will come from your side will be very, very helpful to a lot of students there who will get to know about this course, how they can proceed in this direction. So that all we will discuss. So first, I start with your background. Please tell us what is your academic background, from which part of India you are, and from where you have done your undergrad and post-graduation.
So first of all, thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And I'm really happy to actually present myself and actually present my thoughts about the program and how I feel about it. So yes, I'm Tanish and I belong from Ambala, which is a town in Haryana. And for my undergrad, I did my bachelor's in biosciences from Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Bangalore. And then later on in 2021, I went for my master's in biotechnology in Chandigarh University. I completed my master's in 2023, and then I took a short break from academics and I took an opportunity to do some work. So I did teaching for some time with Physics Wala. I was an online educator there for botany. And so throughout my time when I completed my bachelor's until I was working, I used to find opportunities for myself. And that there was a time then I connected to your PDA as well for guidance. And I used to find PhD opportunities. So I already knew about Erasmus programs from my undergrad because it was quite famous in southern part of India. That's what I have seen. Like people there are more aware.
Okay.
So I had this kind of thought that okay, there is some program like that exists. So I kind of started applying for PhDs and I got some interviews, but because of the documentation stuff or because of some visa issues, they were not really allowing international students from that far to come to their lab, so I couldn't get in. But yes, then I came across Erasmus. That was like my last option, that okay, if I don't get anything, I'll go to Erasmus program.
Okay.
So then yeah, so then after that I applied and then here I am in the program.
Okay. So, Tanish, I remember interacting with you last year when you were pursuing your master, I think from Chandigarh University, and having a discussion with you at length. And that time you were aspiring to be in PhD programs, and then you finally took it Erasmus Mundus. So, my question to you is like, is it worth doing masters again, fully funded masters program, joint masters program again? What is your advice to those students who are doing their masters? Maybe they're in the first year of their masters, or they are doing they completed their masters. So is it worth like doing masters again? And what advantage do you see in that?
Okay, so that's a really good question. And when I was taking this decision in consideration, I also had the same thoughts. And when
Okay.
I consulted mentors here, I got a really good guidance and a really good mindset about it. So I would like to share some of the glimpses of what I am pursuing right now. And that would give and also the highlight of the program, like how the program functions. So that would give a lot of clarity. So I think I will
Yeah. Mm.
I guess the slides
Yes,
must be visible now.
yes, they're visible now.
So yes, so I thought that I would answer this question by giving some glimpses about what I am
Actually,
doing. So
wonderful.
that would be
Yeah.
yeah, that would be a
Yes.
build-up point. So is this slide visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Yes.
So this is
Okay.
the name of course is what, Tanish?
Yes, so I'm pursuing an Erasmus Mundus Joint Master's degree in leading international vaccinology education. So
Okay.
this particular program is very focused on vaccinology.
Mm.
The science of vaccine development, how vaccines work,
Mm.
and how can we make a career as a vaccinologist.
Okay.
So as I have already discussed, this was my background, and
Okay,
here
so
I am.
Tanish, I'll keep on asking you as in when you show me the slide, I'll keep on asking you some queries that will help
Yes,
students. So, I want to ask you here, as per my understanding, in Erasmus Mundus, there are so many courses for particular branch of knowledge. Like you're from
yes,
biotechnology background, I'm very sure other than international vaccinology education, there will be some more courses also. So, my question
yes.
to you is like, can you throw some light? Like, okay, we have more courses also for bio and how many courses can someone apply?
Okay, so that's a really good question. And now, when we talk about the courses, there is the European Union has set a very big catalog on Google,
Yes,
so you
almost
can
200
just.
plus courses. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Mm,
So
mm,
in that catalog, a student just has to go on the left side and write the name of their field. For example, if I'm from biotechnology, I just have to write biotech or life sciences. I just have to take all the key points. And
okay.
then the catalog shows me the courses that are only centric to my field.
Okay.
So like even in my field, I find like approximately 50 programs or something.
Okay. Mm.
Biology and chemistry combined.
In which you are
So
eligible. Mm,
yes, and like a few years back, there was a limitation that you can apply to only three programs, but
mm,
now they have changed the rules. The rules keep changing a lot. So now they have
okay.
changed the rules that you can apply to unlimited programs at
Okay.
once.
Mm,
And wherever you get in, but you can just choose one out of them. You cannot choose two. So
okay.
when you
Mm,
get in, you just have to make one choice.
okay.
And Erasmus scholarship can be awarded only once in your life. It cannot be
Okay.
awarded again. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah, we can proceed forward now.
Yes. So this was my background.
Mm,
And as I told, I did my bachelor's in biosciences, then biotechnology, and then I did some work for some time, and then I went into the live program as I'm in now. And this is one of the pictures I like. This was from Barcelona. So
mhm.
one thing that I would like to emphasize about the program is about any Erasmus program is that it gives you a very worldwide experience in a sense that
Yes.
every semester you do is in a different country and in a different university.
Mm,
So, if I talk about my program, I covered my program in three countries: Spain, Belgium, and France. So,
okay.
from the past 1 year, for the first 6 months, I was in Spain, in Barcelona.
Mm,
Then I was in Antwerp, Belgium for the next 6 months. And then
mm,
for the next whole year, I was in France for the next 6 months. So at least these three countries you're going to cover. And for your fourth
mm,
semester, you have something called your master thesis or internship. You can take that
mm,
internship worldwide anywhere.
mm,
Because our program, okay, so I'll emphasize on our program as well. Our program has like a choice and a lot of partnerships with big brands, Sanofi, GSK, WHO, IVI,
mm,
even Oxford University,
mm,
then like really big institutes, and you can go for your master thesis anywhere. I have interviewed personally to Oxford University UK as well. I had interviewed to CEA Paris. I
mm,
had interviewed in many other places like that, which are really prestigious for my
mm,
master thesis. But
mhm.
it also is on your preference what you want, because projects are also important, what project you want to pursue. And you have projects from all the fields, be it public health, be it laboratory, be it policy making, be it regulatory affairs, be it industry, everywhere, and you can choose. So for
Okay.
my master thesis, I've already chosen a lab in France. So I'll be in
Mm,
France for the next 6 months as well.
mhm.
But yes, I have my friends who are going to the US. I have four of my friends who are going to Oxford. I have my friends who are going to Switzerland. Some going to South Korea, IVI. So
Mm.
it's an array of opportunities you get after the program.
Okay.
So if I
So
have to, Mhm. Yes, yes, sir.
yeah. So Tanish, if I can ask you here one pertinent question, like what my understanding was like European Union program it is. So it is like most of the universities are in European Union only. But now you are
Yes,
saying it is as far as South Korea and I've heard Japan also and US also. So these
yes.
countries are also, I mean, you go and get chance to pursue your masters, right?
No, sir. So it's like there are two kinds of formats in an Erasmus program. One is the program country, and
Mm.
one are the partner countries. So
Okay.
if you are a program country, the program countries are compulsorily in Europe.
Okay.
So as you can see on the screen, there are five program countries that are
Mm.
associated with this program. So one is
Okay.
UAB, Universitat
Mm.
Autonoma de Barcelona, then University of Barcelona, University of Antwerp, UCBL Lyon, and University Jean Monnet. So they are the program countries, and they have to be based in Europe.
Okay.
But
Mm.
partner countries are like they form a consortium, program countries, and consortium makes partnerships with universities across Europe and across the world, and
Okay.
also institutes like WHO, IDI, or any
Mm.
research labs or
Mm.
any
Mm.
public health institute. So those
Mm.
are partner institutes or partnerships.
Mm.
So in your master, the fourth semester, you can pursue your thesis with any of these partners.
Oh.
And
Mm.
you all through the program, you have opportunities to even visit some of them. Like I had personally visited GSK for 15 days in Belgium.
Okay.
We had a whole
Okay.
coursework there.
Mm.
I had visited Pfizer.
Mm.
I will have an opportunity to visit Sanofi next
Mm-hmm.
month. I will
Mm-hmm.
have an opportunity to visit Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh.
There is
Mm.
a institute called Vaccine Formulation Institute.
Mm.
So these are their partners, and
Mm.
you kind of get an opportunity to go there, visit there, know their work, and
Mm.
learn from there. And also
Mm.
you have an opportunity to make future connections with them. So this
Oh,
is the beauty of the program.
okay. And when you are saying I'll be visiting Pfizer, I'll be going to Geneva, who will decide where you want to go and who will pay for that?
Okay, so yes, so everything, we don't have to pay anything from our pocket,
Mm.
and everything is paid by the program.
Mm.
And
Okay.
it's so our visits, they are the visits that are in the program are decided by the programs. They are pre-decided. Even
Okay.
like the stay in
Mm.
the hotels. Like we have a, for example, we had visit in Belgium. So ours, even the hotel stay was fully funded. We didn't have to pay anything. Even
Mm.
like when we go to Paris, we are going to go to Paris in November for
Mm.
3 days. Even there, the visit, everything is paid. We don't have to pay anything from our pocket.
Mm. Mm.
So
Mm.
that's also one of the beauties, that
Mm.
they make you exposed through the world and
Mm.
to professionals, so that you can make your own connections there as well.
Mm.
So
Mm. Wonderful. Mm.
and
Okay.
yes.
So partner countries also you can spend one semester, Tanish. Like you said, partner country can be in US also, South Korea also. So partner universities also you can spend some time there, right?
Yes, you can spend 6 months, like your fourth semester there.
Okay.
Yes.
Mm. Okay. Good.
Yes. So like I said, like my master program is divided into like 4 semesters. So the
Yeah.
first semester just is based on core immunology, because
Mm.
vaccines are concerned with immune system. So in the first 6 months, they just teach you about immune system. In the second
Mm.
semester in Belgium, they teach you about all the infectious diseases and some aspects of vaccinology. And then
Mm.
some exposure to the industry. As I said, we went to GSK, so they
Mm.
gave us all the industrial exposure.
Mm.
And then
Mm.
the master two. So since our host country, so in Erasmus programs, there is also concept of host country.
Mm.
So the host country of our program is France.
Okay.
So
Mm.
the program was born from France. So
Okay.
that's why it's the
Mm.
host country.
Okay.
So
Mm.
the host country is France, and we
Mm.
have our master two in France. So that's why we have like a master one concept and a master two concept. So in this
Okay.
program, you also have a choice that if you
Mm.
are proficient enough with the concepts of master one, like
Mm.
Spain and Belgium, you can directly enter to master two. You don't have to do one
Mm.
year. You can just pursue a
Mm.
1 year program, because that's a
Mm.
rule in France.
Mm.
So
Mm.
the program rules also goes by the government rules of the host country.
Mm.
So like France gives us an opportunity to pursue 1 year masters, and you can reduce this masters to 1 year if you have the proficiency in master one, from the proficiency of the courses from master one, and like
Mm.
from Spain and Belgium. So you don't have to go to Spain and
Mm.
Belgium, you directly go to France. That's
Wonderful.
also one.
So is it like host country? Finally, thesis you will do with the host country only? Is it something like that?
No, your thesis, like once you enter Master 2, they give
Okay.
you like a lot of options, like at least 50 to 60 options from different partners around the
Okay.
world, and you can
Okay.
choose from them. So your
Okay.
your
Mm.
fourth semester for 6 months is gonna be just the same as us, the people who
Okay.
are pursuing 2 years. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. Mm.
So yes, this is the structure of the
Yeah.
program. Yes.
Okay. So is the slide is over, Tanish, or we have more
Uh,
slides also?
yes, there are more slides.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give a glimpse of
Mm.
how my life looks like here.
Mm.
And now that I have this slide, I will answer the question that why did I choose to pursue a second master?
Wonderful. Mm.
So I know India as a country is really progressive
Mm.
in terms of research, in terms of development, in terms of making professionals. We have professionals from India all over the world, and they are,
Mm.
making our country very proud. But when I was
Mm.
pursuing my masters in India, I kind of felt some kind of gap, the knowledge gap that I wanted to cover before I pursue my PhD. This is
Mm.
something like personally that came from inside me, that I wanted to do something, some intense study before I go to PhD. So
Mm.
this was one reason I took a master's program.
Mm.
Secondly, an advantage of taking a master's program again abroad is that when you go to a PhD, you have a very limited sense of connection at initial stages. I mean, you
Mm.
are just confined to one organization and you are just working there like an employee. Because in Europe, PhD is just like an employment. So you are
Mm.
just like doing a 9 to 5 work. And I mean, you will have connection opportunities, you will have
Mm.
opportunities to travel and things like that. But then if I have to compare a person who has done an Erasmus program and then doing a PhD, and then a person who traveled from India from doing after doing his masters directly to a PhD, I would
Mm.
rather give preference to a person who has an Erasmus program, because the amount of connections and the amount of professionalism you build in this
Mm.
master is,
Mm.
it has no bounds. It's
Mm.
really amazing.
Mm. Mm.
So one of the second reasons for me was I am going to build so many connections. I'm going to
Mm.
explore so many new fields. Like I in India, I always knew that vaccines are just confined to industries. But
Mm.
no, after coming here, I came to know that
Mm.
no, vaccines as a field has a lot
Mm.
of options, maybe policy
Mm.
making, maybe research or things like that. So once you get out of the field and explore it even more, your
Mm.
mind opens like a bomb. Like, yes, I can
Mm.
do this, I can do that. You have a lot of opportunities to try some new things for yourself.
Mm.
So a
Mm.
master's program abroad gives you that kind of sense that yes, you have an opportunity to try things for yourself rather than sticking to one thing. So if you
Mm.
are, maybe you explore later that you were not even a PhD type of a person. Maybe you were better in policy making. Maybe you were better in industry.
Mm.
So you have the opportunity there. You can just switch. So
Mm.
that is one of the best
Mm. Mm.
point that I would say, that you have opportunities even
Mm.
more as
Mm.
compared to when you were back in your home country. And then
Mm.
you
Mm.
build more and more connections and knowledge.
Yes, that's true. True. That is
So,
visible from your this slide.
yes. And
Mm.
yeah, so starting from Spain, so this was one of the conferences we attended in Spain. This was
Mm.
a very recent one in Lyon. This is
Mm.
again Spain. This was our GSK. So I also had, so there are also opportunities you can build for yourself. For example, this image. So he is my supervisor from my summer internship. So
Mm.
our program gives us like a 1.5 or 2 months break,
Mm.
and you can choose to do whatever you want. Maybe
Okay.
go to your home, or maybe stay or
Mm.
travel or things like that.
Mm.
But I
Mm.
chose to do a summer internship. That's also one option. You can grow yourself professionally. You can find a summer internship. So I did that. And it
Mm.
was a really good experience. I
Mm.
worked in a lab. I worked on RSV. It was really good. So this is an image from there. Then
Mm.
this is an image from summer school that we had in Belgium.
Mm.
This is an image from a football match that I enjoyed in Spain. And this
Mm.
is an image from Brussels airport that we went. And this one is an image from European Union, European
Okay.
Commission visit.
Okay.
So
Mm.
yes, you have lot of opportunities to travel and lot
mm,
of opportunities to make connections. And
mm,
provided the program is fully funded, you get a monthly stipend, you
mm,
get all your academic tuition fee is funded. You don't have to pay
mm,
anything. Healthcare wise, you are funded. You are secured from all the regions, all the directions. So you don't
mm,
have to
mm.
worry about anything.
Okay. Mm,
Yes.
mm. Okay, so we can switch over to next now, Tanish, if you have more
Uh,
slides.
so I think I just had these much.
Okay,
And
done.
yes,
Done. So can we come out of it because I have a couple of more
yes,
things to discuss with you, Tanish?
yes, indeed. Yes.
Yeah. So, Tarish, you mentioned about the fully funded scholarship, and I want to ask you, like everything, there's no tuition fee and everything is there, but moreover, you get, I think, more 1,400 euro also per month scholarship.
Yes.
So, can this my question is for those candidates who may be having some kind of financial obligations? Can you save also some money per month?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So for our program, so in this program, in Erasmus Mundus program, there are also scholarship formats.
Okay.
So most of the students who are targeted on a fully funded scholarship,
Okay.
and you get your tuition fee fully funded, and you get your scholarship, like your living expenses also funded. So it's 1,400 euros, and
Mm,
you can definitely save a lot of money there.
mm,
And like there are, as I told, there are scholarship formats. So there are some students in our class who are partially funded as well. So
okay.
for example, they give tuition fee, but they don't give living expenses to them. Like I
Okay.
am one of them.
Mm,
I get tuition fee as a full scholarship, but I don't get the living expenses. So I'm managing my living expenses on my own. So
okay.
that's also one choice you can take. Like it's not your choice, but it's the program's choice. So program gives
Okay.
you that kind of thing, that do you want to
Okay.
join in this format?
Mm-hmm.
So because I don't know, my application was, I think, a little late.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had an option to go with this format. So I came in this format because I was more than capable to manage my living expenses. So I didn't have any problem in that. But yes, all the other students from India, they're on a full scholarship.
Mm.
And even if you're not on a full scholarship, you can apply for scholarships from here. So I applied for a couple of scholarships and I didn't have to pay anything from my pocket even then.
Okay,
So
good, good.
you have endless
Mm,
opportunities, and you can definitely save a lot of money. I see my friends saving a lot of money and sending back home as well. So it's not a
mm.
problem.
So you are saying that even if you don't get a scholarship, but once you join the course, you have the options to explore those options, right? Mm,
Yes, if once you
okay.
come here, there
Mm,
are scholarships that can at least help you pay your rent, or
okay.
at least help
Mm,
you pay your basic living expenses.
okay.
And
Mm,
then there are internship opportunities in your fourth semester that literally pay you a salary.
okay.
So yes. So
Mm,
even if you join an internship that is paying you a salary, it doesn't mean
mm,
that your scholarship is gonna halt. You will still get
okay.
1,400 euros plus the salary.
Very wonderful.
So this is
Mm,
also one
mm.
thing.
Okay, and Tarish, you mentioned that you were a little late in application. So that brings us to another very important discussion point. That is,
Yes.
time is very important when you apply. That timeline has to be there. So please give us some idea, like when these applications open up and when candidates should apply.
Yes. So this was one of the mistakes I would say, because I did, because I always believe that nothing is perfect and you learn from your mistakes. So I learned from this mistake that I always have to be on time with these things. So
Mm,
yes, if I talk about Erasmus programs, the applications generally start from mid of October, but
okay.
for most of the programs it starts from November.
Mm,
Then it ends in January.
mm,
So I mean, to be honest, I applied for this program just the day of the deadline. So it is funny, but it was really serious because I could not grab the full scholarship because they
yeah.
already had the candidate preferences fixed.
So had you
So
applied
that
in
also,
November, surely would have got entire thing.
yes, I think so.
Mm,
But
mm,
yes, these programs are highly competitive because
mm,
we are a group of 26 students selected out of 1,800 candidates all over the world.
okay.
So it's really highly competitive. And one of the uh, aspects in competition comes in, what one of the aspects of a competition is that your timings matter a lot. So if you
Mm,
are on time, you're good.
mm,
That's
mm,
also one of the points that
mm,
highlight
mm,
your
mm.
competitive nature.
Good. And now I would like to ask you, Tanish, like what are the IELTS requirement? How many bands are required for this? Other than IELTS, what are the other requirements?
Yes. So for IELTS, the minimum requirement is 6.5,
Okay.
6.5. If you
Okay.
have, I mean, for some programs, they even accept six no less than 5.5 because Europe as a continent, even if you don't take an Erasmus program, if you take like some other university, they even like can accept an MOI.
Okay.
So, but for Erasmus programs, it's most of the programs it's compulsory to have an IELTS.
Okay.
So yes, IELTS was not a problem. And then after that, your academics, all your documents, you should have a valid passport as well,
Hmm.
because your passport is a very important document, even when you are in the program.
Hmm.
And then even if you don't have your degree certificate till now, like for example, you just have all your transcripts but not your degree certificate, you are still eligible to apply, and they can still interview you.
Hmm.
And if you are missing like a degree certificate and one of the transcripts, they can still select you for the program, select you for the scholarship, but they will keep you in a waiting, not in a
Okay.
waiting, but in a waiting that you will give their documents later. So
Okay.
that way. So
Hmm.
this is, I think these kind of requirements are also program specific. In
Hmm.
my program, they allow it, but I might not have idea about the other programs because there are programs in all the fields, literally all
Okay.
the fields. So they
Yes.
might have
Yes.
different
Hmm.
requirements.
Yeah. And Tanish, now, how many letter of recommendations do they need, and in format do they accept that LORs?
For LORs, I would say it's optional. For my program, it was optional, but I uploaded at least two.
Okay.
At least one from my supervisor who was supervising me from my internship in the previous
Okay.
master. So that's very
Okay.
important. But
Okay.
even if you don't upload it, it's fine. But if you upload it, it definitely makes an impact. So I would say have at least one recommendation in your hand that is strong.
Okay, okay. And you uploaded means you took it from him in hardbound form and then you scanned and then you sent, or they just directly took it from him through mail.
No, in for this program, I had to upload it. But for
Okay,
some programs, like it was like both ways. So I also uploaded it, and they also sent a mail to
mail.
my
Okay.
uh,
Hmm.
recommendations that is the student valid and how would you. They did like a test for me, like with
Okay.
my
Hmm.
professors.
Hmm.
So.
Hmm. And correct me if I'm wrong, but as per my understanding, there is no application fee for applying in Erasmus courses.
Mhm. Yes, sir. There is no application fee. You can apply for free, and you can apply for as many programs as possible.
Okay. And Tanish, now if some student who is listening to us wants to make an
Yes.
assessment whether I can apply, do I have credentials worth applying in Erasmus or not? Can you tell him little bit roughly, like what credentials are required in terms of CGPA? Sometimes candidates think that I should be from the top NIRF ranked institute in India, or I should have very high research papers. I should have research publication with me. So what are the credentials? I mean, who can apply?
So yes, even this is like a question that I had when I was applying. That I had the self doubt that I was never that capable,
Okay.
and I had low. I didn't have very good grades, I would say, and I
Mm,
was not from very top tier
mm,
universities. But
mm,
yes, for an Erasmus program, it doesn't matter what kind of university you are from
okay.
or what kind of grades you have.
Mm,
What they look in a profile is your overall aspect. For
mm,
example, what kind of internships you did, what kind of
mm,
professional connections you built, what is your motivation behind the program, why you
mm,
want to
mm,
join the program. So I had to write a motivation letter that
mm,
yes, this is my background and how I want to contribute to my country or to the society when I learn something from this program.
mm,
So,
mm,
as an Erasmus scholar, when they judge you, when they judge your profile, they profile you on an overall basis, not
mm,
just your grades or not just from the
mm,
institute you come from. So, I
mm,
think students should break this barrier that we are not from
mm,
maybe IIT or we are not from maybe
mm,
IISc
mm,
or maybe
mm,
some ICER or good research
mm,
institutes. But what they
mm.
should focus is on building their professionalism, like
Okay.
building their professional profile. Yes.
Mm, mm. So
So
even
that's
3-year BSc candidate is eligible for this, Tanish? Like BSc
yes.
Physics, BSc 3 years also, huh?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Okay.
Because in
Wonderful.
Europe, some of the bachelor programs are also 3 years, so they take it in
Mm.
consideration.
Okay.
There is a system of
Mm.
ECTS, like we have
Mm.
credits. So if you
Mm.
fulfill those number of ECTS, you are
Mm.
eligible.
Okay. Now coming to opportunities after you complete your 2 years of joint master's program, please tell something about that. What kind of opportunities pop up?
Yes, so opportunities are many,
Okay.
and it depends on what you want to do. So, for example, the most famous opportunity that comes after any Erasmus program is a PhD.
Okay.
So, one of one of the third reasons I wanted to do this program was to do a PhD.
Okay. Wonderful.
So, this is one of the most core opportunity you will get. You can easily grab a PhD inside European Union or even outside, because your profile
Mm.
becomes as strong as that.
Mm.
Then, if I have to deviate from that, you
Mm.
have, because our program has a lot of industrial connections. So industries know about our program. And if we apply there, we have jobs in industries. We have jobs in very big organizations, WHO, International Vaccine Institute,
Mm.
then Plotkins here in
Mm.
Brussels,
Mm.
then VFI, Switzerland. Like, there are a lot of opportunities in different fields: policy making, regulatory
Mm.
affairs, and then maybe because of the international profile, I may not be able to enter European Union and the government stuff, but
Okay.
then I can definitely enter the private organizations which are
Okay.
running,
Mm.
and worldwide organizations which are running, maybe WHO. So
Mm.
there are a lot of opportunities. And not only this, sir, you will be amazed to know that I even have medical doctors in my program. So even if you have an MBBS, you can still
Yes.
apply to the program and you can get
Okay.
in.
Wonderful.
So
So,
even if
so that
doctors want to,
means, so that means MBBS doctors or BDS or B Pharma. So entire domain of STEM is covered, and maybe beyond STEM also.
yes, even veterinary is covered.
Okay.
And I have people who have left science for a long period of time. For example, I have a couple of friends of mine who did their undergrad in like 10 years ago, and they were
Okay.
teaching from the past 10 years, and then they came into the program on a full scholarship. So even that is possible.
Okay. Wonderful.
So the
Hmm.
program take that's what I said. The program takes in consideration about your overall profile,
Yes.
not just
Okay.
one aspect.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, Tanish, I think I have asked more or less everything. If I have
Yes.
missed anything and we want to inform our viewers anything which you think of, so we can mention that.
Yes, sir. So I would just like to say that if any of the viewers or any of the students from your pedia wants to connect to me, they can, and I will be very happy to guide more upon this stuff. And
Mm.
my advice would be that break the barriers, because I had a lot
Yes.
of barriers when I was applying to the program, that I may not be eligible, but
Mm.
you never know what they are looking for. So
True.
maybe they're exactly looking for what you are. So
Yes.
it's very important to break the barriers and just keep your hopes and keep on applying
True.
and making yourself professionally strong as possible.
Wonderful. So, Tanish, let me now thank you at the end of this wonderful session, and let me also, wish you all the very best for your journey ahead. So, I'll again pop up after a couple of years when you have already done it and you are into something else. So, because I keep on making the sequel of my students at what stage of their this journey they are in career, so that your own journey is a reflection of the opportunities for many of the youngsters here. So they will also get to know, like, if you have done your masters from Chandigarh University, so many of your juniors there will be thinking, okay, Tanish has gone there, maybe we can also explore the options, something like that.
Yes,
So
indeed.
with that, I thank you for sparing your time today. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity.